Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at you. All right. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed in you guys. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Friends, family, folks out there in the real world. I gotta admit. So I just finished watching Barry Habib's update for today. Those of you that don't know him, he is the mortgage guru. He's kind of the guy. Okay, he's the guy to watch. And he just reported the numbers for forbearance. So they just came out and discussed some of those. And the interesting thing is, the thing that's got me kind of just kind of, in that dad mode, just like, just want to reach out and shake ya, is 70% of the people using the forbearance program could have paid their mortgages. I'm going to say that again for the folks in the back. 70% of the people that filed for forbearance could have paid those mortgage payments. Okay. How did we get here, right? So when the CARES Act came into play, when Congress said, hey, we've got this great solution, here's what we're going to do, we're going to help folks out, they created this forbearance option. Well, they didn't create the forbearance option. What they did is they just kind of opened it up to folks and said, hey, you're not going to see a lasting penalty if you do this and X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to get into details on this short live video here. But essentially, they didn't foresee too many people misusing that. And so they didn't have any requirements to show that you were actually in a position where you couldn't make your payments, right? So for a lot of folks, what that looked like was, hey, this is kind of free money. It makes it so that I don't have to make my payments for, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. And so I could use that money elsewhere, and don't get me wrong, for people that needed that, use it. For the people that are at risk, I am not talking to you. Okay, if I don't want you to jump down my throat and be like, we were going to lose our house. Hey, I get it. There were legitimate claims. There were legitimate people in situations where that policy helped them save their home. I get you. All right, not talking about you. Step aside. We're talking about the 70% that didn't really need it, that used it anyway. And here's the troubling thing: the ramifications of that. So, what does that do for you? If you're in forbearance right now, can't refinance, can't get a new mortgage. Oh, did you know that? Maybe you didn't. So, depending on your servicer and depending on the requirements that they have, right now the earliest that we're seeing in the market for folks to be able to qualify is it's about a 3-month kind of window where you have to show that you've had 3 months of on-time payments under whatever repayment plan you have with your servicer. You got to show 3 months of repayment. Now that's on the light side. Some services are still going to have you that year out, and so for a lot of folks that they kind of jumped into this thinking, hey, here's a short-term solution, without thinking about the long-term issues that could come up from that. So, like I said, folks, I'm not mad at you. I'm a little disappointed in your choices, okay? So, make smart choices. As parents, as mortgage professionals, that's all we want. We just want people to make smart choices. If you have a question about those choices, reach out to one of us. That's what we're here for, right? Because we're sitting around watching these videos, listening to these guys talk, and educating ourselves on the industry and the products. And for the most part, you guys aren't, right? Because that's our job. So if you have questions, if you think you could qualify or need that forbearance program, talk to a lender, right? If you're doing it just to do it, probably not a good idea. Not a good idea, okay? Like a lot of things. know what you're doing before you get into it. Otherwise, you could be in a tough spot if you're trying to refinance or sell your home down the line. If things do come out of the woodwork and unforeseen things happen, you want to be able to qualify for a new home, different home, refinance. Don't put yourself in a position where you're not going to be able to do that, okay? So feel free to reach out. I'm Brian Garrett with Loan Depot here in Bend, Oregon. And I just wanted to jump in here, maybe do a little reset on the whole mentality around forbearance. It's still kind of a new thing for a lot of the servicers in the industry with the Fed coming in and doing what they did in Congress. So we're kind of learning as we go. So tread lightly, be smart, contact a loan professional, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, you guys, take care. Thanks for tuning in, and go out there, have a beautiful day.